Amandla! Amandla! Forward with the struggle of students, forward! Forward with the struggle of workers, forward! Program Director, thank you very much for the platform. It's extremely important that we highlight one thing, looking at what has been happening in the past few minutes, in the past few hours, and also the pronunciations that were made before, where there were insinuations that this platform is not necessarily for students, that we are just like everyone else, that there's no one above us, there's no delegation, there's no one that's important. However, we still feel that students of South Africa, they are the ones, the main stakeholders of this conversation. They must be treated extremely highly. We must be treated as important people. It's extremely important as well to highlight the fact that we know and understand that this whole setup, it will not speak to students. How we are being treated right now shows that you are not going to address our issues. The call for free education, it did not start in 2015. We have been demanding free education. Some of us were still in primary school. There has been a demand for decades. And for us to sit here and be asked to sit in commissions is a waste of time. 3 years down the line, we're still sitting, we must make speeches, we must go to commissions. And therefore we have a demand, or we have a humble, very humble being the operative word, to the speakers, that number one, this meeting, we are not going to make submissions. This meeting must be where we must get feedback from the government, from the VCs, on all the demands that we have made as students of South Africa, on free education, on transformation, on decolonization, on demilitarizing our institutions. We are also requesting that all VCs are here, and it's extremely disturbing that the very same people that are expelling us, that are suspending us, are sitting in the same meeting with us. It is extremely disturbing. Most of our students are not, they're sitting at home as we speak. Most of our students have not been able to register, they are not able to continue with their academic year. We need that the minister, when he comes here, together with the VCs, they must, in this meeting, pronounce that suspensions and expulsions will be uplifted. The government must also pronounce that charges against our students will be dropped immediately. Number 3, we are requesting that this meeting has a stance on insourcing. We can't still at this point in time be speaking about our parents being paid 2,000 rand, 3,000 rand, and then still being expected to pay fees of 1,000 rand, still being expected to go to work to support families, functional families. People say that black families are dysfunctional. They are dysfunctional because of this system. And it is extremely important that insourcing is a very, very important conversation that we must have. So when the minister comes here, we need feedback. We have been making, we are not in a stage of what is to be done. We are in a stage of we have heard you, we have heard your submissions, and this is what we have done since 2015 on all the submissions that you have made. We need a pronouncement on upliftment of suspensions and expulsions, and also we need a pronouncement on insourcing. Otherwise, we are not going to be able to have this meeting with you as students of South Africa. Thank you.